Come to me, my children. Follow the sound of my voice to receive thy blessings. Unburden yourself.
Ow! 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 Ow!
And welcome to the Church of Last Resort with the Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll. The Church of Last Resort, where your prayers are heard, your sins forgiven, and no matter what you believe, you won't believe this shit. And now, the Irreverent Reverend, the Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today is December 28th. That's when I'm recording this. But it's for you, December 29th. Technically, we're on a hiatus. But that still didn't stop us from doing a little new stuff for you, while we also present to you some classics. And I mean classics. I mean, we went into the vault. We went and got stuff that I know most of you have not seen, because a lot of it I have not seen. It's from the early days. Way before I was noticed by anybody. So, good morning, brothers and sisters. This includes our new members who may be joining us for the first time, wherever you may be, and wherever you want to be, because you may not be where you want to be, but there you are. Welcome to the Church of Last Resort, Hiatus Edition. I am the Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll, PhD, DDS, ADHD, MCM, LIX. People have also called me the Racy Reverend, the Pervert Pastor, the Vile Vulgar Vicar of Vice, the Sexy Shepherd, the Missionary Man, the Dirty Deacon of Doggy Style, the Frisky Friar, the Ass Man Abbot, and the Booty Banging Brother. I've also been called the Handsy High Priest, the Holy Hope, the Divine Dominating Dominee, the Depraved Preacher, the Minister of Making Love, the Clergy of Cunning Conversation while eating the pussy, and that nasty N-word. I've been called that many times. The point is that I come by many names and by many methods, and I don't come easy. So if we could, please, let us begin, as always, in the name of George Carlin, Robin Williams, and Bridget Pryor. Can I get a fuck? Yeah. Fuck yeah! Yes, indeed. It is time for our opening prayers. And, if you or someone you know is in need of a prayer, except for this week, because this week I'm not live. I can't read the chats right now. So if there's a chat out there, I'm not reading it. But you're welcome to chat. And drop off any chat you want. I'll read it next week or something, some other time in the future. Right now, we're hiatusing. So, but if you do send a prayer, even if I don't get to it on the air, I will respond to it in email form. Just email me at drreverendjellyroll@gmail.com. I'll have it scrolling at some point, or it'll just be in display. I don't know if I can scroll it, but you'll see it. Please remember to spell roll with an E on the end. Otherwise, that other Jelly Roll, not me, will wind up with your request, and you do not want that man near your blessings. No D. No. Now, for our disclaimer. While all prayers are heard, not all prayers are answered when we want them to be. Some loopholes and restrictions may apply. So please bow your heads, unless you're driving your car or your significant other. And if that is the case, please just close your eyes and let Jesus do the driving and the shifting and the braking and the parking while we pray. Dear Lord, please bless Brother Bert. Now, kids, don't get scared. It's not that Bert. Not that Bert. That Bert's fine. I'm talking about B-U-R-T Bert. the huge crocodile that rose to fame with a cameo in the movie Crocodile Dundee, and continued to impress visitors with his fiery temper and his commanding presence. That Bert, he has died. Bert died last weekend. The Crocosaurus Cove Reptile Aquarium in Darwin, Australia. That's where he died. He was at least 90 years old, and despite being over 90 years of age, he had to deal with a serious alcohol problem. Not his. No, not his. I'm talking about those drunks that kept jumping in the water to taunt him. I know he wanted to eat them, but he was on a strict no-human diet. Sometimes he'd beg. He'd say, Lord, Lord, let me eat just one of those little drunk-ass motherfuckers. And the Lord would say, eat them. But the gator keepers said no. Damn gator keepers. They're in every business. So as far as we know, Bert has never eaten anyone at the Crocosaurus Cove Reptile Aquarium. As far as we know. If they don't report it, it didn't happen. And if they turned off the cameras, definitely didn't happen. Known for his independent nature, Bert was a confirmed bachelor. And not in the Lindsey Graham meaning of the term, but a real one. He and Wally Gator were just close friends. Bert was a saltwater crocodile and was estimated to be more than 16 feet long. Or what they call in Florida, a family-sized nuggets, 2 pairs of shoes, a belt, and matching handbag. That's right. Bert was captured in the 1980s in the Reynolds River and became one of the most well-known crocodiles in the world, according to Crocosaurus Cove. Of course they'd say that. So, in the 1986 movie, the 1986 movie stars Paul Hogan as the rugged crocodile hunter Mick Dundee. In the movie, American Sue Charlton, played by actress Linda Kozlowski, goes to fill her canteen in a watering hole, and when she is attacked by a crocodile before being saved by Dundee. Well, that crocodile that did the attacking cracking crocodile, that was Bert. That was his on-screen debut. Rest in peace, Bert. To quote Elton John, you rock. In your honor, I will shed a crocodile tear. Can I get all gators go to heaven? Dear Lord, please bless Brother Hudson Meek. Hudson Meek, an actor who played the younger version of Ansel Elgort's character in Baby Driver, among various other credits, died at age 16 after reportedly falling from a moving vehicle in Alabama. That's right, he fell. Meek's deadly accident occurred December 19th in Vestavia Hills, Alabama, and he sustained blunt force injuries after falling to the road from a moving vehicle, according to Chief Deputy Coroner Bill Yates. Meek was taken to a local hospital but died peacefully on December 21st. Quote, he was surrounded by friends, family, and the presence of his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, according to an obituary posted by the Searcy Funeral Home's website. Now, Jesus did manage to leave the hospital in time for his birthday party. It was a surprise party. The surprise was a lot of parties. And the surprise would have been which one he showed up at. Rest in peace, Hudson. There's no falling from heaven. Okay, there was this one time. Can I get a Lucifer? Dear Lord, please bless Sister Sophie Hediger. Sophie Hediger was a member of Switzerland's snowboard cross team at the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics and has died following an avalanche at a mountain resort. Why was she following an avalanche? Oh, that's not smart. Has died following an avalanche at a mountain. Well, that's what it says. I don't know if that's what they mean. The Country Skiing Federation said that on Tuesday, but they didn't explain it. She was 26. The incident occurred on Monday at the Rolle Resort in Switzerland. Heidegger competed at the Beijing Games in the women's snowboard cross and the mixed team version of the same event. Rest in peace, Sophie. It's all down here from hill. Can I get a gun to Swiss miss ya? Dear Lord, please bless Brother Greg Gumbel, brother of Bryant Gumbel. That brother Greg Gumbel. Greg Gumbel, the renowned CBS sports anchor and commentator, has died at the age of 78. His family confirmed the news in a statement on Friday, saying it is with profound sadness that we share the passing of our beloved husband and father, Greg Gumbel. He passed away peacefully, surrounded by much love, after a courageous battle with cancer. See, surrounded by much love, but not family. Sounds like someone was trying to live. He was maybe suspicious of his family. He said, surround me with love, not family. Greg approached his illness like one would expect he would, with stoicism, grace, and positivity. He leaves behind a legacy of love, inspiration, and dedication to over 50 extraordinary years in the sports broadcast industry, and his iconic voice will never be forgotten. And the funny thing is, I don't remember what his voice sounds like. I'd be honest, I used to get him and his brother Bryant mixed up all the time. They had similar features, similar voices, so I used to get them mixed up. And so, Greg's memory will forever be treasured by his family, dearest friends, colleagues, and all who loved him. A statement by Marcy and Michelle Gumbel. Gumbel served as a play-by-play announcer and studio host for CBS Sports and previously spent several years on air for NBC Sports. He won legions of fans with his work hosting coverage ranging from the NFL Today to multiple Super Bowls and Olympic Games. Rest in peace, Greg, as we call your last play. Can I get a no more time left on the clock? And finally, Lord, bless the entire behind the scenes staff at Mind Dog TV, even though they're not here tonight, which will be tomorrow by the time you see this, or whenever you see it. They're not here. It's just me. All the effects that they would be doing, like the fuck yes. Fuck yeah! I'll add that later in post-production. I said they could be anywhere today, but they're here wishing they were anywhere, but that's not the right prayer, because they're not here. So scrap that. But I will invite you to minddogtv.com, where we have stuff that you can buy, like stuff that I don't have with me. Oh, no, I do have one thing, okay? Here we go. Look at that. We still sell these. These nice shirts. And we also have mugs and water bottles and stuff like that. So support the church and support minddogtv.com. Now, we're going to have a little bump for the Lord. Now, since this is actually evening for me, I can bump a lot harder than in the mornings when I do this live. But as soon as I get off from this, this is pre-recorded, see? I'm recording this now, so I can drink as much as I want. And I want. So I will. That's right. A little bump for the Lord. Yes, indeed. So, brothers and sisters, in the name of George Carlin, Robin Williams, and Richard Pryor, can I get a fuck? Yeah. Fuck yeah! We're going to probably have 2 commercial breaks in the show. One for our sponsor, one for Coffee with the Dog, and one for to promote a show that G.D. Fenderson is doing in New York in January with Stephen Ortiz, Ron Kane, and hosted by Tony Walker at Governor's Comedy Club on January 24th. So be on the lookout for that. Those will be doing those two commercials. But I'm going to let you know a little bit about what you're going to see today. And the truth is, I don't know, because I haven't planned it yet, because I don't know how long this bit is. Once I find out how long this is, then I know how much time I have left to put things in there. But I will tell you this. I will be doing, replaying the funeral that we did for Brother Herman Cain when he passed. I will be redoing that sermon. We will be revisiting a moving day thing, be thankful, and probably some of the old stuff that I used to do from my kitchen table. So I hope you enjoy it, and whatever we wind up showing you, tell your friends if you liked it. If you don't like it, write me and tell me. Don't dog me out there. Just write me. My email will be right there, and just say I didn't like that shit. But it's the best I could do, because I can't do it live right now, and I'll explain later why we couldn't do it live. All right, but right now we're on hiatus. So I hope you enjoy a best of the Church of Last Resort, the Vault. Hi, I'm the Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle, PhD, DDS, ADHD, gobble, gobble, gobble. Wishing you and your family happy Thanksgiving. Now, the election's over, and life's got to go on. Like, for example, usually I'd be talking to you from my studio, but right now, my wife Amona and I, we're in the middle of moving. See, and now the election is over, we can focus on things like that, more mundane things like moving and stuff like that, because, well, the past is the past. Trump lost, Biden won, and no matter who you voted for, there's still COVID out there, and that doesn't play politics. It just plays smart and stupid, and lucky and unlucky. And if you're smart, you can be a little bit more lucky than the stupid people who walk around without the mask. Now, I don't need a mask because you can probably tell by my size that you're more than 6 feet away from me. If you were closer than 6 feet, then I'd be wearing a mask, like I do around my parishioners. But that's a different story. Here's the deal. This is the time to be thankful. Be thankful for all the things that you have in your life. Like, my wife and I are thankful that we can get a new house. And we're thankful that we have friends that are going to be helping us move. So, we're thankful for those 6 friends that are going to be helping us pack up and go. So, it's time, like I said, to pack up things that are precious to us. We're thankful for all the memories that we had, all the times that we had together, So we're packing up memories, things like that. This is from, communion. Yeah, this is the sacrificial stuff, the good stuff. So, like I said, so we're thankful for our friends and our family. Excuse me, got a text here. Yeah. Okay. You can't make it. And we're thankful for the 5 friends that we have that are going to be helping us move into our new home. So, at any rate, so you have things that you'll be thankful for. Friends, family. Just a moment. Another text. Okay, so we're thankful for the 4 friends that we have helping us move this week, and at least everybody's got something to be thankful for. Both of you? Nah, that can't be right. Okay, what Tommy doesn't know is I remember 5 years ago when we moved in here that he told me his mother had passed away and he couldn't help us move. And now she's passing away again 5 years later. Why, it's a moving miracle. So I just had to say I'm sorry to hear about her passing again. But at any rate, we're thankful for the 2 friends that we have helping us move this weekend. So, got some onesies in here. Well, so like I said, this Thanksgiving, be kind to your family. Don't be talking politics. Just talk about the... Son of a bitch. Thankful for the 1 friend that you have helping you move. If that's all you have is 1 friend, be thankful for that 1 friend. Because some people don't have any friends. And that's when you find out who your friends are. When you got to move, and they ain't here, they're just out there running the streets and shit, and they could be helping you move. That's how you find out who your friends are. That's, no fucking friends. That's, good God. All right, just be thankful for what you got. Doesn't matter if you have friends or not. You have your health? You got your health? Well, be happy about that, okay? Be happy that you got your health, okay? That's what you need to be happy for. Don't know what you need to be happy about? That's what you be happy for. I'm happy that I got a great wife, Amona, and my 2 kids, Cinnamon and Jelly Jr., and I'm thankful about having my cat, Tootsie, and my dog. Stop dropping. But the idea is to be thankful, okay? And if you're not doing anything this weekend, you can swing by the old place and help my wife and I move to the new place. We appreciate it. And you have a good Thanksgiving. Son of a bitch, nobody's helping us. Oh, shit. Well, I'm thankful I got a warranty on this damn thing, too. That's something. All right, well, y'all. Well, you can leave. If you ain't helping us pack, you can go. Don't sit around there watching me pack. I mean, you'd like to go. Another single. I said go. Good evening. I am the Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle, PhD, DDS, ADHD, Bluetooth, G. It is with a truly heavy heart that I preside over this service. It was just last week when I had to say goodbye to my dear friend Ryan Jillcans. Ryan Gigolokins. Ryan Almighty. But this one, This one is personal. Today I say goodbye to a truly great friend. Galaxy Note 5S, or as we used to call him, Phone. Phone was, I'm sorry, people are still trying to find seats. Please, we must social distance. If you can, Zoom or Meet, please do so. If you need a mask, please ask or see either Sister Mary Rogers or Sister Nevy Parsons. They'll be happy to help. As I was saying, Phone lived well and loved deep. Generous and loyal to a fault. Phone was there for GD's first Facebook post. He was there when GD was at the basketball court watching the kids play. He liked to watch. And all of a sudden, a hornet flew up his basketball shorts and stung him on his left buttock. Phone was there when a homeless man approached GD at 10 o'clock in the morning, offered to buy him a drink and to share that drink behind Bell's department store where they could feed his alligator. He said it was a tamed alligator and he was about 7 or 8 foot long, and it took food right out of his hand. Phone was there when Carol and GD found a baby in the parking lot. Had to find where the baby lived. They took a picture of the baby, posted it, and found that the baby lived in the swamp right behind their house. Cutest little turtle you ever seen, little leatherback. Phone took the first picture of the first 2 people that came to see GD's first comedy show back in Sarasota. Those 2 people were Carol Fenderson and Dawn Stiles. They've been in touch ever since. Phone was there when GD got his first paying comedy job. Patty Griffith must have brought 20 people with her to see that show. Remember that, Sister Patty? Yeah, it was like at least what? Tons of people there. Yeah, you brought Barry and his wife and your friends and family. Those, yeah. Thank you, Sister Patty. Thank you. And Phone was there when GD headlined for the first time at a place called Sound Room Cafe up in Hanover, Maryland. You were there. Yeah. The Halls were there. Yeah. Great couple. So were you, Brother Steve. Yeah, they were all there. My brother Robbie Soto. Yep. He was there. He was the host. You remember that. You gave him his shot. Phone was there to record that moment. Phone took, he captured the first 29 minutes of that set and the last 4 minutes because Phone could only hold 29 minutes of video at a time. So Phone stopped at 29 minutes and Carol helped him out, hit record again, got the rest of the set. Only missed about 20 seconds. Yeah, good times. Phone took pictures of hundreds of comedians before he was replaced by camera and video camera. Phone made food stamps. He made food stamp an international star with his short film entitled Mutual of Tawny Town's Mild Kingdom. This was Food Stamp's debut. Food Stamp later starred in Food Stamp Meets the Earworm, and Food Stamp is a CAT device, car anti-theft. People were amazed at his range of emotion, how he went from nonchalant to I'm gonna tear that mirror right off that car. Showed a full range of cat emotions. Phone was there for that. Phone captured that, and Phone shared that with the world. People said phone was outdated, but phone still had many gigs left to live. Despite his age, phone supported GD through the COVID-19 quarantine by allowing him to do virtual shows, podcasts, and interviews. The last video that phone shot and edited was entitled From the Kayak. A phone, being a committed device, submerged himself in the water so that people could get a fisheye view of the lake. And then he jumped out of the water, and then back in the water, and then out of the water again. Phone was dedicated. Phone was the son of LG flip phone and Samsung flip phone. Phone is survived by his widow, Mrs. Moto, their son Tablet, and countless other Bluetooth devices. Phone, upon his death, had his SIM card and 64 gig memory card donated to give life to others so that they may have a fruitful future. And now a reading from Phone's service agreement. Only an arbitrator can decide whether an issue is arbitrable. An arbitrator can allocate the fees and costs of arbitration in an award. If an applicable statute provides for an award of attorney's fees, an arbitrator can award them too. Let me say that again. If an applicable statute provides for an award of attorney's fees, an arbitrator can award them too. Any arbitration award made after completion of an arbitration is final and binding and may be confirmed in any court of competent jurisdiction. Again, that's competent jurisdiction. An award and any judgment confirmation only applies to the arbitration in which it was awarded and can't be used in any other case except to enforce the award itself. An award and any judgment confirmation. And aren't we all awaiting the judgment confirmation? Apps to apps, cell to cell. We say our final goodbyes to Phone as he goes out of the network for the last time. God bless you, Phone. May you rest in peace.
Attention comedians, musicians, songwriters, filmmakers, authors, and podcasters. Coffee with the Dog is booking for the
Winter and spring.
now. Get free publicity and hone your interview skill in a fun and safe setting. Coffee with the Dog is a live radio, live stream podcast based in New York that airs daily Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 11 o'clock in syndication on iHeartRadio, as well as video streaming platforms like YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and many other platforms. Guests usually come on remotely via StreamYard, like Zoom but easier, although occasionally we do in-studio interviews. The morning show focuses mainly on comedians and musicians, and they have interviewed many top names and classic celebrities such as Robert Klein, Mike Binder, Eddie Brill, Doug Stanhope, Steve Byrne, Paul Provenza, Jeff Altman, and many, many others. For booking, go to minddogtv.com/booking.
Hi, I'm G.D. Fenderson. I want to welcome you to our first ever model reveal party. As you're probably aware, I recently had to say goodbye to my Galaxy Note 5S that I had for 6 years, from July 2014 through August 2020. Well, I replaced my phone yesterday, and after many hours of labor of having to set it up and everything, we're ready to reveal the model number. So please, join me. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my new phone. Shit. Oh. It's a Samsung Galaxy A50. Wow. Let's see here. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll be calling you soon. So cute. So cute. Good evening. I am the Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll, PhD, DDS, ADHD, IX, IX, IX. I welcome you to the homegoing service for Herman Cain. While I cannot promise you that I will deliver this eulogy in 30 minutes or less due to copyright laws, I can tell you that it will be quick. Please, put on a mask and maintain social distance as you take your seats. After all, this is a funeral, not a Trump rally, for Thatcher's sake. Let's bow our heads and begin in the name of God Father, thin crust, extra sauce. Oh, shucky ducky.
Shucky ducky!
Everyone knew Herman Cain as a radio personality, a former Republican candidate for the GOP nominee for president. Everyone knew that he attended Morehouse College. Everyone knew that he worked for Coca-Cola.
Woo!
I see that we have a Coke fan.
Yeah.
Now, if you will control yourself, Justice Clarence Thomas,
Woo!
I will continue.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that he worked for Burger King in Pillsbury, but very few knew that he had a fantastic sense of humor. For example, his 999 tax plan, hilarious. I can't not believe that he said it out loud in public for all to hear. I still chuckle every time I think about it. Or when he became the CEO of Godfather Pizza and he had to sell an unpopular pizza to an unwilling public, he said, "Let's market it to Republicans. They'll swallow anything." Classic Kane. Herman Cain had an abundant life. He was a man of faith and an ordained minister, but he didn't have a prayer to become a Republican nominee. He had a master's degree in mathematics, but he didn't count on sexual harassment charges to derail his presidential bid. What are the odds? An abundant life indeed. Excuse me. Thank you. On July 30th, Brother Cain passed away from the COVID-19 virus that he contracted at a Trump rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Woo! Perhaps when Herman received the invite, instead of accepting it, should have RSVP'd with 999. And now, a reading from the Godfather's Pizza Specialty Pies menu. All meat combo, pepperoni, ham, beef, sausage, Italian sausage, bacon bits, and mozzarella. Cheeses. The cheese bacon cheeseburger. Beef bacon bits, onions, pickles, cheddar cheese, and mozzarella cheese. Jesus Christ Almighty. Baja taco. Black beans, red onions, green peppers, corn, taco sauce. Cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese. Jesus Almighty. Yeah. Classic combo. Pepperoni, beef, sausage, onions, black olives, mushrooms, and mozzarella cheese. Make it a super combo. Trademarked. Let me say that again. Trademarked. And ham. Add ham. Add ham. Green peppers, tomatoes, cheddar cheese, and extra cheese. Sweet baby cheeses. Have mercy. Sorry. I'm going to need something a little bit stronger. Water's not doing the job. Now, at this time, I will read some of the cards and notes that were sent for this solemn occasion. Brother Tom Myers, if you could pass me the cards, please. Thank you, Brother Myers. First card. I ate a Godfather's pizza once. It was shit. Just like Herman Cain's economic policies. Okay. Trump said, "Black people, what have you got to lose voting for me?" Well, maybe their lives and the few black supporters he has. All right. This card says, "I'm presuming one of the 9s in 999 doesn't stand for the number of lives like a cat." Okay. All right. This card says, hold on a second. Let me clean my glasses. I'm sorry about that. Things happen on occasion. We're not perfect. We all have our flaws, and mine is I need glasses. I need clean glasses. Have mercy. There we go. Nope. Didn't get any better. That's what the card says. Herman Cain died after catching COVID-19 at the Trump rally in Tulsa. Another black guy dead because of Trump's policies. This card here says, although I have a sneaking suspicion of where he will spend eternity, after all, 999 upside down is... Sorry, I'm gonna need something a little bit stronger. Seagram's Canadian VO. There's the spot. Oh, shucky ducky.
Shucky ducky. Yeah.
Well, as we say goodbye to Brother Cain, let us honor him by wearing a mask, social distancing, and washing our hands, like Donald Trump has washed his hands of all responsibility. The family requests that in lieu of flowers, that you send Godfather pizzas to Donald Trump, but please, cough on them first. Let us bow our heads and pray. In the name of Godfather, thin crust, and extra sauce. Ah, shucky ducky.
Shucky ducky. Yeah.
Go in peace. And please, vote. God bless Canada.
Fresh brewed comedy at Governor's Comedy Club featuring Tony Walker, Stephen Ortiz, Ron Kane, G.D. Fenderson. Get your tickets today at seatengine.com at Governor's Comedy Club. Make your date night funny.
Hi, welcome to Moving Moments with me, the Reverend Dr. Jelly Rolle, PhD, ADHD, AA, MCO. This holiday season, give yourself the best gift ever. Give yourself the gift of honesty. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your family. Be honest with your friends. Don't go into debt, further into debt, trying to impress people with gifts that you know you can't afford. Not only are you lying to yourself, but you're charging that lie and paying interest on it. Don't feel the pressure to go into debt, further into debt, every year because of the pressure to make other people who don't care about you rich. Do what my wife, Amona, and I do. We celebrate based on our fiscal calendar. We don't celebrate the next Christmas until the previous Christmas has been paid off. So to be honest with you, and if you're expecting a gift from the Rolle household, we will be celebrating this Christmas on August 14th, 2018. That is when we will have Christmas of 2016 paid off. If everyone followed our fiscal Christmas policy, then every day would be Christmas somewhere.
The same is true for fiscal Hanukkah and fiscal Kwanzaa. So when your kid asks you for that new iPhone or Droid or that hoverboard that doesn't hover but can keep your feet warm on a cold day, you tell them, I can't afford it. I cannot afford to feed you and the corporate beast with its endless appetite for our cash. It eats and eats and eats and never gets full. The corporate beast will eat all your cash, then all your credit, then all your dreams, and it still will not be satisfied, so then it will go after your kids and their kids until we stop being consumers and we become the consumed. And now it's time to answer some fan mail. This letter comes to us from one of our family members, and all of you are family, south of the Mason-Dixon line, way south. Dear Reverend, my son Roy is a very popular man in our hometown. He's been active in law, and he's even been a judge, twice. However, he's done a lot of really bad things to some really young girls, and everyone has been letting him slide on it. No one has ever held him accountable, and he's never apologized. He's now running for the U.S. Senate. If he wins, he will represent our whole state, even the children that he's molested. He's my son and I love him, but we can't have a pervert and a bully for a senator. We already have one for a president. What should I do? Signed, Ms. Alabama. Alabama, I'm not one to tell you how to raise your kids. You know what kind of person he is. You know him better than anybody else. My mama knew me better than anybody else in the neighborhood. If I was a knucklehead, she was the first one to call me out on it. That was her job, so that I not to bring disgrace upon our family. That was what was important. You don't shame the family. Your son here, Roy, he may have been a good boy one time, but right now, sounds like he is a disgrace to your family. It's okay to love him. It's okay to forgive him. But you don't need another pervert running in the senator right now when there's already so many perverts in Washington. They won't miss one less pervert. And I know what you're thinking. But I'd be voting for a Democrat. Would that be so bad? Think of it like this. You're in your car, you and your kids. It's a dark road, and your car is broken down. And somebody comes along and says, I can get you back on the road. I can't fix everything wrong with your car, but I can get you on the road and you can get home safe. But I'm a Democrat. Do you still want my help? And by the way, your car's facing the wrong way. You're going in the wrong direction. Even when I get you driving, you're going to not be going where you want to go. But that's up to you, Alabama. It's up to you. Now, thank you for the letters, all the letters that we receive. And keep sending them. You can send them to myself, the Reverend Dr. Jelly Roll, PhD, ADHD, AA, MCO, or you can send them to the Reverend Jim Bryan at 108 Broadway, Hanover, PA, 17331. And you have a good holiday. Hi, welcome to Movie Moments with me, the Reverend Dr. Jelly Roll, PhD, ADHD, 867-5309. The President of the United States, who is charged with the safety of our citizens here and abroad, announced that he recognizes that Jerusalem is the capital of Israel and that eventually he will have our embassy moved there. Trump's knowledge of Jewish history and culture begins and ends with his daughter stooping with Jared. Trump is ignorant in general and in the Middle East in particular. Before the election, candidate Trump boasted that he knew how to stop ISIS and that he wasn't going to tell us how. Not only do I know how to stop them, I know how to destroy them, and I will tell you how, because I got the answer. First, ISIS is an ideology. You can't just destroy an ideology, but it can be done, and this is how you do it. It's not new, we've done it before. We marginalize them. First, stop calling them ISIS. Call them Daesh, they hate that. Next, we use capitalism. Just the way we marginalized our flag by turning it and a mainstream fashion statement, we take the Daesh flag and make halter tops and bikinis and bandanas and burqas and boxers and briefs and vests. And we appropriate Daesh culture by making songs like Daesh can't cut it, not so Akbar, not so Akbar. And we make Daesh greeting cards. You did your best, it didn't work out, now you're filled with sadness and gloom. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Maybe next time you'll go boom. And you have a sale, a Daesh sale, on June 14th every year. And you really make it a bang-up deal with fireworks and explosions and stuff like that. And you absorb them into our culture. That's how you destroy it. It works. That's how we destroy everything. That's how we destroy the holidays, the news, education, healthcare, the environment. You name it, that's how you destroy it. If you want to destroy something, you do it for profit and turn it over to capitalism. And now, it's time to answer some fan mail. Okay, this letter's not very long. It says here, Dear Reverend, I have recently been plagued with a recurring infection in my lady parts. I've heard of your healing services and was hoping that you can heal my infection. Sincerely, Kayla Moore. Well, Ms. Moore, first of all, my services are done in person generally. I have them all over the country and I lay hands on people and they get better. But it's kind of hard for me to do this on live television like this. But I'm going to do my best. Since you're not here in person, I'm going to have to lay hands on something that represents a yeast infection. I have this roll. I'm going to place my hand on this roll, and the other hand I'm going to point toward the camera, and I feel your infection just leaving your body right now. Right now, it's leaving you. Yeah, I feel it. It's leaving. It's leaving. But it's going to come back if you don't take care of it. And the source of your infection is your husband. That's right, Roy is your infection. And until we cure him, you're going to keep getting sick. So, we're going to cure his infection too. And we're going to place our hands, one hand on his infection, on this cucumber, and the other hand on the camera. And I feel that infection leaving Roy's body right now. Right now as I feel it, he's getting better. And that infection is leaving. Yeah. That should take care of you, Kayla. We thank you for your letters. If you want to correspond with us, please send your letters to either myself, the Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll, or the Reverend Jim Bryan at 108 Broadway, Hanover, PA 17331. Thank you. You have a good weekend.
I hope you enjoyed Church of Last Resort, the best of Church of Last Resort, The Vault, while we're on hiatus. I would like to do a little closing prayer for you. I want to thank you who have subscribed to my fledgling YouTube channel. and also my Facebook fan page under Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll. Bless you. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. On behalf of the Church of Last Resort, the entire Roll family, my wife Amona, my kid Cinnamon and Jelly Jr., our cat Tootsie, and our dog Stop Dropping, I wish you safe travels, and whatever you're celebrating, please celebrate it safely and responsibly. And we will be back at some point or at 9 a.m. Eastern Orthodox Time on My Dog TV and wherever our word is heard. And probably, if I'm not back live next week, I'll do something pre-recorded like this so that there'll be something there. I don't want you to totally miss us, but I don't want you to think we've gone away. As my wife would say, don't let them think you just up and died, okay? So, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. And in the name of George Carlin, Robin Williams, and Richard Pryor, can I get a fuck? Yeah. Bless you.
The Church of Last Resort will return next Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Orthodox Time. Until then, we're only 7 days or an email away. Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll at gmail.com. Please come back and bring a friend and your request for prayers and blessings. Can I get a fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah.